What's up, y'all? How you doing? You clicked on the video because you want to know about your next sexual experience. Cat scratch fever. I don't know. Please don't judge me. We're talking about your next sexual experience, as you all know. It's the Magician of Tarot here. How you doing? Come on in. I've already pre-shown and blessed 4 piles. Please allow me to pick my piles, please. First pile will be this bay leaf. Say, come on, move it along, please. Sex. Oh my. Okay. The second pile is going to be sex. Third pile is going to be a star and E. Say, I'm a porn star. Last but not least, it's going to be this cardamom seed. Say, bro, you make a fool out of yourself every single video. What's up? That's all I got for you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Timestamp's going to be below. I'm going through my intro really quickly today. Hopefully your sexual experience is not too quick. Peace. All right. What's up, Bayleaf? How you doing? Come on in. Let's talk about your next sexual experience. Great Spirit, what's going on? We're starting off with duplicates, so you might want to go to pile 2 because we have 2 duplicates out here. So let's see what's going on here. Great Spirit, what's going on with pile 1's next sexual experience, please? We have the 8 of Wands out here. 8 of Wands talks about communication and travel. Somebody's going to invite you somewhere. Somebody's going to send you a message or a text or an email, phone call. Somebody also wants to lift you up. They want to show their muscles and their brawn, okay, is what I'm getting here. So either this could go both ways. Well, I'm not saying women are going to be lifting up the men, but I feel like, you know, if you're a man, you want to lift up the woman. If you're a woman, you want to lift. If you're a woman, the man wants to lift you up. Some of the women want to lift up the men. That's just for some people out there. But what I'm getting here is the man wants to lift you up. They're going to start off with a conversation, an invitation, a text, and all that good stuff. What else we got? We got the hangman out here, and this is more lifting out here with the hangman being in these ropes and in this tree. I feel like you're fully aware and you're enlightened to who you're expecting communication from. Is what I'm getting here with the 8 of Wands and the hangman out here. The hangman is all about enlightenment, and I feel like you guys have been stressing out over this person asking you out, is what I'm getting here, because the hangman is all about being in a stressful state and finding peace, and that's how he becomes enlightened. So I feel like you've been stressing out whether this person's going to reach out to you. They're going to reach out to you and bring you peace, and then when they reach out to you, you're going to be like a light bulb is going to shine in your head. You're like, aha, finally, they finally reached out to me. But they want to lift you up. I'm seeing lots of masculinity and lots of aggression and lots of come here, I want you right now. It's like a bit forceful is what I'm getting here. Okay, so if you're into that, then you will definitely enjoy it. I see you will enjoy it because we have uprights. I read uprights, reversals, I count my cards, and I take notes of the first card and last card. Somebody's been dying to talk to you and have a conversation with you, but after the conversation, they have some plans. What else is going on? You have the 2 of Swords. This is more enlightenment. My 2 of Swords in reverse is being fully aware instead of being closed off. You haven't heard from this person for a long time, maybe even 2 years. That's just a strong message I'm hearing because I see a Y out here. But I feel like you're fully aware of who I'm talking about, and I love this confirmation from me from Spirit because it tells me you're fully aware, like I keep on repeating. So, all right. What else we got? Ace of Swords, I'm speaking the truth. Spirit is out here. This is going to be a blessing of information, intuition. A lot of you guys have sharp intuition, especially with your antennas already up. And then we have intuition out here. Truth, clarity, intuition is what this Ace of Swords represents out here. Somebody might confess their feelings. Somebody might confess their truth. I see it being a blessing regardless because any ace you get is a blessing from Spirit. What else we got? This is a beautiful reading so far because I feel like both of you guys are enlightened about each other is what I'm getting here with the hangman and the 2 of Swords in reverse. Like, I feel like I'm talking to very intuitive people and your counterpart is also very intuitive. What else we got? We have the Magician out here in reverse. Now, the Magician is the first card of the tarot deck. First is the Fool card, then it's the Magician. I feel like they had a chance the first time to really capture your attention because that's what the Magician is known for, to captivate people and hold people's attention and to manifest. They didn't manifest you the first time around. They had one opportunity and they fumbled it, is what I'm hearing. They dropped the bag is also what I'm hearing, and I feel like they want a second opportunity. Okay, is what I'm getting here with the magician out here in reverse. Things blew up in this person's face is also what I'm getting, because in reverse, the magician's manifestations blew up in his face. So I feel like, you know, this person probably went through a lot recently. So I don't know what this person's going through or leaving behind, but I see consequence out here. Okay, somebody's being closed off to an individual. As I mentioned before, I read reversals, and I feel like, you know, they wanted to manifest somebody in their life, and it didn't work out, and they were dealing with a closed off individual, and that's what blew up in their face, and now they're aware of who should have been their first option. What else you got? You got the Three of Swords out here. A lot of you guys took it personally when this person didn't recognize you the first time around. We're not really talking about sex yet, besides the first two cards, but I feel like you guys' heart was broken, because the Three of Swords are all about heartbreak, betrayal, and suffering. So I feel like this person really bypassed you, but now I have the Two of Swords and the Three of Swords out here. I count my cards. I got the Ace of Swords out here again. This person is following their intuition, so that's great. You know, they're following their gut. I'm also hearing the way to a person's heart is through their stomach. They want you to cook for them. I don't know if you hear these horns in the background. They want you to cook for them, and once you cook for them, because I feel like you guys are great cooks, they're going to fall in love with you even more, is what I'm getting here. What else you got? You got the Page of Swords. My Page of Swords are messengers and new beginnings. And I feel like this person is going to definitely reach out to you, and they're going to use and exercise their intuition out here. I also see nature out here with these mushrooms. I like to hike, and Spirit is showing me all the mushrooms that I see on my quest. And I'm not saying you guys also hike, but you might. But I feel like you guys are going to go on some type of excursion out here that you enjoy personally. Like they want to be a tag along is what I'm getting here with the Page of Swords out here upright. Oh my goodness, these horns. What else we got? Eight of Swords. I see lots of fun. I see lots of fun, and I feel like they were tied down in a situation or a situationship that they wanted to get out of, well, they needed to get out of. It's not as hard as they imagine it to be, because the Eight of Swords is all about feeling like you're stuck. The Eight of Swords comes with complications of you thinking that you're bound and tied and having this blindfold on, but you can get out the situation. That's what the Eight of Swords is, feeling mentally stuck, when you can break free. And I feel like when you guys get together, you guys are going to be lighthearted, free, carefree, not feeling bound. I also have the Seven of Swords out here in reverse, which means you're going to want to call this person out and expect an explanation on why it couldn't happen the first time around. That's what I'm getting here with the Seven of Swords out here. But the first time couldn't happen because they were already trapped in a situation, and they recognize that it's not healthy for, you know, people to be so possessive over another person, or that situation was just really toxic is what I'm getting here. Ending this reading with the Ten of Wands out here. Now I'm seeing more hiking out here because I see the sticks, and that's what I referred to as hiking. But I see that they had to give up on something. They were really carrying around dead weight is what I see here with the Ten of Wands. They're carrying around burdens and stress in their past situation, and now they want to be more lighthearted. So when you guys want to accuse this person and say, hey, what happened, and question this person, be mindful of that, because they've already gone through the ringer. They've already been trapped and blindfolded and bamboozled is what I see here, because this person can't see what's in front of him, and neither can she. And that's their situation that they're coming from. They want to be more lighthearted. They want to be more nurturing. They want to also drop their load off in you is what I'm getting here with the Ten of Wands out here in reverse. So I'm getting sexual energy at the end of the day. Like after you go on your adventure and in your excursion, it's sexual energy. I read the first card and the last card. I also have the Two of Wands out here in reverse. Editing, subtraction, dividing is what my Two of Wands is, because the Two of Wands upright is planning. So they had high plans and high hopes with dealing with another person, and that situation didn't work out. I'm not saying you're a rebound, but they had to edit that person out. They had to recognize and follow their gut and their intuition. And some people learn longer than others, and you have to accept that. But I still see them, they like to lift things. That's what I see here. Okay? Great Spirit, can I get closing remarks, please? And thank you. You are definitely going to receive a message, okay? Because the Six of Pentacles is all about giving, but I often get messages with my Six of Pentacles. Great Spirit, can I get closing remarks, please? And thank you. I just heard they want you to ride it. That's why they want to lift you up. Okay, they're not a lazy lover is what I'm getting. Let's talk about this 8 of Wands out here. Communication. I feel like a lot of you guys were disappointed that you didn't get the communication. You're disappointed that this person didn't use their heart space, that they weren't active enough is what I'm getting here. Some of you guys want to block out the message, but I don't recommend it is what I'm getting here, because this person is really good for you. I don't think you will, but some of you guys are like on the fence is what I'm getting here, because you're so disappointed. You had high expectations. Let's talk about the Hangman out here. 7 of Swords out here. A lot of you guys are already enlightened that this person skirted past responsibility. You're enlightened that this person had toxic people in their life, and you don't want to be a rebound. You don't want to carry other people's weight, or you don't want them to bring their baggage in your life is what I'm getting here. I feel like a lot of you guys are very intuitive and enlightened people. Maybe you guys are in divination as well, and you know how energy carries. And you're like, damn, do I really, excuse my language, do I really want to, you know, allow somebody to drop their baggage off? I don't think they're dropping their baggage off. They're just lightening the load and dumping it off in you sexually. Let's talk about the 2 of Swords in reverse. I feel like you are fully aware that they are going to have communication and travel. This is what this reading is all about. We have 2 8s of Wands out here in your reading, which tells me you guys have been expecting this message for 2 years or for a long time, 2 days, 2 years, 2 weeks, I don't know. But this is communication, and it's going to go back and forth. And I see a great conversation with 2 8 of Wands out here. Where do you want to go? Where do you come from? Where would you, like, you know, what's your backstory? This is like a paragraph or an essay right here. And I feel like y'all are going to be reading in between the lines as well, both of y'all. Let's talk about the Ace of Swords, because you're so intuitive. Let's talk about the Ace of Swords, though. Page of Wands out here. It's all about consequence and temper tantrums. If you guys start acting spoiled and think that people owe you an explanation, that will be a consequence for you guys. Just go with the flow is what I'm getting here. Be grateful that you got the message, that you got it, because Spirit doesn't make mistakes. You know, Spirit's timing is Spirit's timing. There's a reason why things happen in its own timing. So don't become spoiled and, you know, a brat is what I see here. And I don't mean to call you guys a brat, because I know you're not. Somebody said, well, I am. That's your words, not mine. Let's talk about the Magician out here in reverse. 4 of Cups out here. I feel like it was presented in front of their face and they weren't responsive. And more horns out here. I feel like with all these horns, it's like it was clear as day what they should have done, what was healthy for them. I'm gonna wait though. And now they're gonna act. Now they're gonna manifest. And now they're fully aware. I'm still getting more aware energy and intuitive energy, okay? Let's talk about the 3 of Swords out here. A lot of you guys took it really personal that this person didn't recognize you the way that you thought they would. 9 of Wands in reverse. This is tired and exhaustion, but you can't beat a dead horse is what I'm hearing with this 9 of Wands in reverse, okay? Don't build up a wall because of what your past experience is. You got to heal, and you had enough time to heal. So don't carry along baggage just like you feel like this person is. Let's talk about this 8 of Wands in reverse being free. 2 of Cups. I love this energy. I see a relationship quickly. You guys are going to see eye to eye and feel freer around each other. Okay, sexually, but this is about communication and enjoying each other's presence and each other's company, okay? I love this energy right here. I love it. I love it. Whoever they were coming from didn't understand them at all, and now that's how they are able to appreciate you. Channel message. Let's talk about this Page of Swords out here, messenger, Wheel of Fortune out here in reverse. They had to get rid of some people, so what I'm getting here with this Wheel of Fortune. They were tied down, and I feel like you guys felt like the rebound with the Wheel of Fortune. I don't know why this Wheel of Fortune is in reverse, though. This Wheel of Fortune in reverse is telling me it's something about spending. Something about money, because the Wheel of Fortune talks about money, lifestyle change, abundance. They're probably not as abundant as you imagine them to be, because the page does come with imagination. So take what resonates. They had to get rid of some things, But when they got rid of some things, a lot of their money went as well. Maybe they went through a divorce is what I'm getting here, or they're about to. I don't know, but this is a new chapter, new beginning, a new cycle is what I see here with this wheel. Let's talk about the 10 of Wands out here in reverse. 5 of Wands. This is a fight and a conflict. A lot of them are going through a divorce, and it's going to be lots of anger. That's what I'm getting here, because lots of Wands in reverse is misguided anger, and I feel like, you know, this is a fight and a conflict. I don't even think they know what they're about to get into, because this is going to be really ugly. This is going to be really ugly for them. So please don't be a part of their stress. Be a part of their relief, if anything. And don't take anything personal. Guys, please like, share, and subscribe. I love you. What's up, Cinnamon Stick? Come on in, scooch on in. We got room for ya. Grace Spirit, what's going on with pile number 2? What's their next sexual experience, please? No channel messages, so it should be short and sweet. No extra cards is what I meant to say, but I also have no channel messages. What's going on with pile 2, Grace Spirit? We got the Knight of Pentacles out here in reverse. Somebody's scared to approach you is what I'm getting, because my Knight's going on missions and they advance. Somebody's scared or intimidated of you is what I'm getting here. I'm not getting much sexual energy, but let's continue on. Let me get some context, please. Queen of Swords. I feel like you guys don't mind detaching from people. Somebody has been single for a long time is what I'm getting with this Queen of Swords out here. Okay, so you guys gotta not be so prickly, because the Queen of Swords in reverse is known to be prickly and closed off and cold-hearted. So watch out for that, because my Queen of Swords upright is known to be vigilant, and I see you guys are like, I don't want to hear that, I don't want to see that, you know what I mean? So I feel like you guys are dismissive, and your head needs to be on alert for you guys being so closed off and cold towards somebody, because that's part of the reason why they're so intimidated, because of the way you carry yourself. You know, I feel like you guys have been scorned, or I feel like you guys have been through the ringer, and, you know, you protect yourself. You're on survival mode is what I'm hearing. I still don't have sexual energy. I mean, this is still up in the air is what I'm getting, which is why we don't have sexual energy out here, because the way you carry yourself, you have walls built up. Okay? What else you got? We got reversals. I read uprights, reversals. I count my cards, and I take notes of the first card and last card. I don't want you guys to block this out. Whenever I have reversals, it's a blockage. Okay? So somebody's scared because of how you carry yourself. They're a bit insecure. What else we got? We got the Chariot card. You can reach a victory, but you can't be so forceful. You can't have high expectations. Whenever I get the Chariot card in reverses, you have to wonder how he's treating these animals to get to a victory. So somebody wants to approach you, but you can't be so forceful and closed off and demanding and have high expectations. You want to get far, but you have to be considerate with this black and white out here, you know. Everything is not black and white is also what I'm hearing. Like, you have to be able to be understanding and forgiving. 5 of Swords out here. 5 of Swords in reverse is all about mislabeling your enemy. You might take your aggression out on the wrong people is what I'm getting here. A lot of you guys might look for drama with the Six of Swords in reverse, because the Six of Swords in reverse is a turbulent state of mind. You have to, consider a lot of things before you react. You are known to be reactive. We got nothing but reversals out here. So, yes, we're talking about your next sexual experience, but we're also talking about life in general. Okay, I feel like you guys don't mind sticking up for yourself, but when you stick up for yourself, you make an example out of them, and you have to learn how to open your heart more. Okay, not everybody is an enemy, is what I'm getting here with the Five of Swords. And I see the betrayal, I see the backstabbing, I see the lies with the Five of Swords out here. But you have to recognize that this person who wants to approach you is not that person or them. Okay, I see your past all in this Five of Swords, but here you are mislabeling and saying, you know what, they're trying to get one over on me. And that's just you listening to the thoughts in your head. What else you got? Queen of Pentacles out here in reverse. I do have some same-sex relationships out here. I have women out here, lesbians. I don't know why I said it like that. But I don't want you guys to become a karmic. I don't want you guys to have to learn how to use your heart space. The karmics are known to take shortcuts in life, be entitled, steal other people's men. I'm not saying you guys did that, but I'm just saying that you guys have to learn to be open and graceful with these queens out here. Some of you guys have to, I'm not saying you have to learn how to submit, but you have to learn to hear people out at the very least with these women out here. Like, everybody has their role, but I feel like you guys have been railroaded, so now you have to be defensive at all times, survival mode, and you gotta digress a little bit, y'all. You got nothing but reversals. Sorry. What else you got? You got the Seven of Cups. Now you guys are wondering how to digress. You're wondering how to fix this problem. The Seven of Cups is all about watching options and, pondering, okay? So you're questioning me, like, what do I do then, is what I'm getting with the Seven of Cups. And there's plenty of options out there. First of all, you got to take your time. You got to breathe. You can't be reactive, okay? When something bothers you, meditate on it. Okay, don't just go off the handle. Don't just say, hey, what's that? A lot of you guys like to curse, like I do, and that's just negativity. You got to watch out for the negativity, okay? So just be vigilant, because you see how vigilant he is on all his options out here. You're about to have options of sexual conquest and relationships out here, but being as though you dealt with snakes and dragons, you don't trust people easily. So watch out for that. Ending this reading with the Four of Pentacles out here. You gotta let go of control, is what I'm getting here. I'm also hearing you gotta let go and let God. A lot of you guys have been done wrong, and I've been saying that through this whole reading, and that's why you have so much control, because you didn't expect for people to misuse you, so now you take control out of everything. Still don't have sexual energy. We're not even talking about sex in this reading. I'm sorry to disappoint you guys. I got the Five of Pentacles out here in reverse is what Spirit is showing me. Well, I also have the Six of Pentacles out here in reverse. A lot of you got, with the Six of Pentacles in reverse, you have to watch out for how you deliver a message. You have to watch out for thinking that people are out to get you or use you. With the Five of Pentacles in reverse is, not everything is all about your suffering. It's your interpretation or your perception is what I'm getting here. Your mind gets the best of you with the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Great Spirit, can I get closing remarks, please, and thank you? I'm wishing you all love and happiness and healing. I know you didn't deserve anything that was presented to you, but you carry around a lot of baggage, is what I'm getting here with the Ten of Wands out here upright. You carry around stress and burdens, and then you don't know where to do with that energy. You have to find something healthy and just be a healthier person. And I know it's not easy, because this Ten of Wands energy isn't easy. But you can do it. You can manage it. Great Spirit, can I get closing remarks for this pile? I'm sad. I really am, because I know you guys have been sad, and that's why you're protecting your heart so much. Let's talk about this Knight of Pentacles in reverse, scared. Two of Pentacles. You have two options. Y'all have two options right now that wants to get next to you, is what I'm getting with this Two of Cups out here. Like, it's not just one person, it's two people out here. But they're scared to approach you because of how you come across, how stone cold you are, okay? So when they finally approach you, because I see that they will, you got options out here. They will approach you. And I have the Nine of Cups is what Spirit's showing me. The Nine of Cups is going to make you happy that somebody approached you no matter how much you've gone through. But you have to be mindful of how intimidating you are. Open that heart up for me, please. Let's talk about somebody wants some sexual energy. Like, they want you to open your legs or, like, give it to me is what I'm getting with the open your heart up. Like, they want you to open your heart and your sexual energy. I don't know, I got men and women out there, but they just want you to open up more. Let's talk about this Queen of Swords out here being intimidating. Ten of Wands. I just talked about the Ten of Wands. You carry around baggage. This is what Spirit is just confirming with these two cards out here. I talked about how cold and closed off you are, but you're just carrying around baggage. I'm hearing the Erykah Badu song, Bag Lady, and that's all about carrying around past experiences into the future that doesn't serve you anymore. You gotta lighten your load. What else we got with the Control card is what I'm hearing, but this is Chariot. Eight of Wands out here. You are a bit demanding with your vocabulary. Eight of Wands is communication and travel. So when you start being demanding, I want you to block it out. I want you to think before you speak is also what I'm getting. You have to have a plan when you speak because your vocabulary affects people. You can have a victory of your communication, but you have to be mindful of your speech, okay? And I also see accusations of asking people where they've been with the Chariot card and the communication and travel card with the Eight of Wands. Where you been? Why you late? What's going on here? Like, a lot of accusations, unnecessary ones. And people will block that out because it's not worth the stress. Let's talk about the Five of Swords out here in reverse. Mislabeling your enemy, accusing people when they don't need to be accused. Thinking everybody's an enemy because of your past experience. Four of Swords out here. You will go to sleep alone accusing everybody. I got the Nine of Swords out here in reverse, which is a great card to have in reverse, or a great duo in reverse. The Nine of Swords in reverse is pleasure. Somebody wants to rock your world. Somebody wants to give you pleasure in bed. But if you accuse people, it won't bring you peace. I got the Nine of Swords and the Four of Swords, and they're both bed spaces. So you got an option out here. Let's talk about this Queen of Pentacles out here in reverse. Don't be that toxic lover. Judgment card, this is a test. Judgment card is a test, a wake-up call, a message. You got a test on how you speak to other people. You have a test on being open-hearted. I'm hearing float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. You can either be lighthearted or you're going to revert back to your old ways and sting people. And hurt people is also what I'm hearing. Let's talk about this Seven of Cups out here. Page of Pentacles. Somebody's going to send you a message and it's going to be one of your options. Like, I feel like you guys are attractive. I feel like people want to court you. I feel like people are very insecure and vulnerable and feel less than you because you carry around this wall around you or the regalness. But you're going to have somebody reach out to you, and I hope you open that door with this key out here. I see two keys out here. Somebody wants to move in with you. You know, you have the potential to have a relationship that you've always been looking for with two keys opening the same door, but you have to be kind. You got to be a friend with this page out here. Let's talk about the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Letting go. Let go. This is synonymous of my Ten of Wands out here. Let go of all the backstabbing and the betrayal that you carry along, and you suspect other people are going to perpetuate the cycle. Let it go. Imagine it never happened. Take a bath and say, you know what, I'm washing away everything that everybody did to me. And I mean that. I love you guys. I'm sending you the most love because I know you've been through the ringer. Peace. Let's talk about your star niece. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in. Ooh, come on in. I like that. Great Spirit, what's going on with pile number 3? We already getting hot and spicy. No channel messages. What's going on? Great Spirit, please and thank you. Pile 3. 5 of Cups out here. 5 of Cups talks about regret, sorrow. I don't like this beginning, but let me tap in with my second card to get context, please and thank you. What's going on here? 7 of Wands out here. This is another card that I don't like because this defensiveness, being standoffish, boundaries. Okay, I know where we're going here. All right, your next sexual experience is going to be with somebody that already broke your heart, and you need to create defensive. You need to say enough is enough. You got to say no more. Somebody uses you for your body. First and foremost, I just got a channel message. So this is somebody you've already had sex with, somebody that already broke your heart, left you in sorrow, somebody you need to disconnect with and stand up for yourself and say, you know what, I'm better than that. I don't need to be your, your concubine or your mistress, or, don't use me for my body is what I'm getting here. Somebody's had a tally of how many times they've had sex with you. So I'm seeing here with this tally and all these wands out here. Now you got to say, you know what, I'm worth more than that. Great Spirit, what's going on here? You should have noticed that when they left you sorrow. Like, I feel like you had high expectations, is what I'm getting here. And you guys got to say, you know what, enough is enough. What's going on here? Queen of Swords out here in reverse. What I'm getting with I never get the Queen of Swords in a positive aspect in reverse, but I feel like you guys don't know how to really be negative is what I'm getting with the Queen of Swords. Like, you need to tell them how it is with the Queen of Swords out here in reverse, even if it hurts feelings, because your feelings have already been hurt. That's what I'm getting here. Okay, I feel like, that saying when people think SHIT is sweet, it ain't sweet out here. It's not roses out here. You've been scorned before. So now it's time to act like you have. Show people that they've hurt you and affected you. It's not sweet out here. What else we got? This isn't sexual energy at all, but because I feel like you just give people chance after chance after chance, and they just don't even acknowledge what they do to you. They just use your body. They're either an incubus or a succubus. Wheel of Fortune, it's time for you to take control. You see this handle out here? It's time for you to take the wheel and say, you know what? I've been giving you my whole, that's what I see here with this hole out here. I've been giving you my resources with the Wheel of Fortune. Some of you guys have been giving up money, because I see this Queen of Swords out here known to be royal, and this Wheel of Fortune. You got it, so you give it up easily. And I feel like you guys got to take back your resources, take back your power out here. You got to recognize your worth and your value. You got to recognize that you're the prize in this BITCH. I'm trying not to curse. I'm trying real hard, but I feel like y'all need to start cursing. And you know what? I shouldn't even say that. I should not promote cursing, because cursing is negative, but I feel like you let people walk all over you, and I won't let them. What else we got? 10 of Pentacles. It's time for you to start recognizing your worth out here. You're the treasure out here is what I'm getting here with the 10 of Pentacles out here. And I still see money out here. I feel like you try to buy people with your money out here, or for affection, or they use you for your money or your resources. And it's time to close that treasure chest. You can find better. I know it. You just got to recognize your worth first and take control. I got the 4 of Pentacles out here. You got to take control of people that are just using you for money and sex. What else we got? 3 of Wands in reverse is missed opportunity. And I was just about to point out how I don't have sexual energy out here. Spirit is showing me the 4 of Wands out here. A lot of you guys view this person as your twin flame, or you hold them in high regard when they just use you and use you and use you. Twin flames don't use people like that. I mean, you go through a lot with the twin flame, and sometimes you mirror each other and have arguments, but if you feel like they're using you, you need to dead that situation. Okay, it's been time and time again of them growing a tally, of them using you, and it's time for you to say no more. No. What have you done for me lately is what I'm hearing. What else we got in this reading? We got the 5 of Cups out here, and we got the 10 of Cups out here. Like, I feel like some of you guys have a family with this individual, and they don't take care of the family with the 10 of Cups out here upright. We got the 5 of Cups starting your reading and ending your reading. And I'm sorry, because I'm pointing out a lot of things that you guys didn't want to address with this cloak out here. But you guys got to disassociate with the Three of Cups out here. You got to pour it out and say, you know what, I'm worth more than that. You got to, I'm not saying you have to give him a taste of his own medicine or her own medicine, but that's exactly what you got to do. You know, you got to abandon somebody that abandoned you. Can I get closing remarks, please, and thank you? I feel like you're fully aware of who I'm talking about. I like having the Four of Cups in reverse because it tells me you're fully aware of a message. I feel like you've been stagnant. The Four of Cups is all about not wanting to receive a message. I feel like you are receiving this message and you're going to do something. But before, you were really stagnant and stuck and not willing to really recognize real. Spirit wants me to go with this deck because this is the energy we're going to accept from now on. We're not accepting nothing less. We know what's going on. Great Spirit, can we get closing remarks, please, and thank you? Five of Cups 2 times. Not over here. Not no more. Five of Cups, can we talk about it, please, and thank you? Death card. It's time to dead that situation. Like I said earlier, it's time to end it. You got to transform, though. You got to transform from out of that misery that you've been stuck in. Okay? The Death card is an ending and a transformation. You got to recognize your worth. You got to get yourself together. You got to say, you know what? It's enough of waiting. Situation is dead. Why am I stuck here in my own misery? You know, you just use and abuse. No, thank you. Let's talk about the defensiveness, creating boundaries. Two of Cups out here. You're dealing with somebody of the darkness. I feel like you guys are a light or an empath, and you want to give people a chance after chance after chance to change. They ain't changing. It's time for you to recognize that and stop having hope of, you know, a loving relationship. Stop seeing eye to eye with somebody that doesn't see eye to eye with you. Let's talk about this. Sorry for my tone, y'all, but I need to lift y'all up. Absorb my energy, please. But I'm really sorry for my tone. Let's talk about this Queen of Swords out here in reverse. Page of Swords out here in reverse. You gotta show your kids. A lot of you guys have kids because I see a parent-child dynamic out here. And I have the Two of Swords out here in reverse, which means you're fully aware. Another card that tells me you're fully aware. This is a parent-child dynamic. You gotta show your kids or those that came before you what healthy love is, because they're watching you be sad and down and out when it's not necessary. You need to be closed off with the Two of Swords. You got to show them what's healthy and what's not healthy. If you're not having love reciprocated, you can tell them, hey, you know what, if you're not being loved, you can find it somewhere else. And kids learn through what they see. If they see you being a pushover, that's what they're going to absorb. And maybe you guys absorbed that when you were younger, but now you have to end that cycle and say, you know what, I'm worth more, and you are too, baby, you know, to your kids. Let's talk about the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like you guys are perpetuating a cycle that should have ended a long time ago with your parents. Now it's your turn. Queen of Pentacles out here in reverse. A lot of them are going back to another person. My Queen of Pentacles is known to be a karmic, known to take things that doesn't belong to them, known to cheat, known to, you know, be materialistic. And I feel like you're dealing with a third-party situation. And now it's time for you to recognize your worth and say, you know what, I don't need to be second class. I don't need to be on the back burner, okay? Because I'm worth more than that. And you are with the Ten of Pentacles and all this royalty out here. You just have to recognize it. You got to shift your perspective. You got to take your control back. But I see you guys going against another person when it shouldn't be an option out here. You are the option. Let's talk about the Ten of Pentacles out here upright. Knight of Pentacles, it's a slow moving process for you, but you will advance is what I'm getting with the Ten of Pentacles out here upright. Spirit is leading me to work because I see lots of money out here. There's somebody compatible with you in your workspace, but you got to keep your options open, okay? Let's talk about the Three of Wands in reverse, missed opportunity. King of Wands in reverse. Now, my King of Wands is abusive, but I feel like you're dealing with somebody attractive, but their character isn't attractive is what I'll tell you. I got the Four of Wands out here. You view this person as a twin flame. You let this person in your home space, and then they leave your home space and leave you feeling empty. They are a bully. You gotta say no more. Missed opportunity. I'm not at home. I'm not here no more for you. You just use my body. Sex probably not even that good anyways, what I'm getting here with the King of Wands in reverse. Let's talk about the Five of Cups out here upright. Regret, sorrow. Five of Wands. they're going to cause a stir when you stand up for yourself, is what I'm getting here. Some of them are physically abusive. With the King of Wands in reverse and the Five of Wands out here upright, some of them are physically abusive. I see a black eye out here. So you already know that this person isn't good for you. You got to know that your children deserve better if you have a child out there watching this activity out here. You got to find a program or assistance and do better for yourself, because it's not going to happen until you recognize your worth and until you recognize, you don't deserve it. I'm going to say it again. You don't deserve this energy. Some of you guys feel like you deserve it and you don't, because you saw it, you accepted it. That's not normal. I love you. That's what you need to hear. If you didn't hear it from anybody else, you heard it from me. Peace. What's up, Cardamom Seed? How you doing? Come on in. Let's get it in. Great Spirit, what's going on with pile number 4? What is their next sexual experience? We have duplicate cards, so you might want to go to pile 2. Great Spirit, what's going on with pile number 4, please and thank you. No channel messages. 3 of Pentacles out here in reverse. You might have came from pile 3. You might want to go to pile 2. You might want to inquire about a person that you work with or used to work with you, because the 3 of Pentacles is all about work. And I feel like, coming from my 3rd reading, somebody was in regret and loss, and they were at a standstill as far as love, or they were being used and abused. So I feel like I'm pointing you guys in a direction. That's what I'm getting here with the 3 of Pentacles out here. I feel like you didn't give somebody a chance, or you friend-zoned them, is what I'm getting with the 3 of Pentacles out here. And you felt like it wouldn't work out. But this is a colleague of yours. Oh my goodness. He want to flip it and reverse it. But you guys didn't give this person a chance because you were dealing with somebody else. You were dealing with somebody toxic. Please go to pile 3. Spirit is really urging you guys to go to pile 3. Let's go with pile 4 though. What's going on? 10 of Pentacles. This is definitely somebody you worked with. And somebody you kept on the fences, because I got the 7 of Pentacles out here. 7 of Pentacles are all about watching things grow. They were waiting for you to give them the time of day. If you gave them the time of day, they would have felt like they hit the lottery, is what I'm getting here with the 10 of Pentacles out here, but you never gave them the time of day, so you never got that sexual experience. You were too strung up on somebody toxic, as I mentioned in pile 3. Okay, so you might have came from pile 3, you might want to go to pile 3. You also might want to go to pile 2. 10 of Pentacles, somebody wants to support you and give you money, is what I'm getting here. So be mindful of that, of turning people away because you want to stay in a toxic relationship. Okay, I don't have sexual energy besides them wanting to really flip it and reverse it. Your expectations are gonna be overwhelmed or exceed expectations. What else we got? Hierophant out here. A lot of you guys friend-zoned somebody because you wanted to be professional. This is a work environment with the Hierophant. The Hierophant is higher learning, work, and school, and I feel like you guys played it professional, but you could have had business and pleasures what I'm getting here. This is definitely work. I read uprights, reversals, I count my cards, and I take notes of the first card and the last card. I got the 3 of Pentacles and work out here. You friend-zoned somebody, but it wasn't worth it. You should have moved on from somebody toxic, but you didn't. Okay, you looked at them as a goody two-shoes. A lot of you guys like the bad boys and the bad girls. You have a type, is what I'm getting here. But this person would have been good for you, and they would have helped you ascend. They would have helped you rise and learn about yourself better. They would have, I'm seeing these two fingers too. They would have did a lot of foreplay. Okay, what else we got? The Fool card, you were supposed to take a chance on them, but I feel like you didn't. I feel like you looked at them like they were a chump. Okay, they probably followed you around a lot, because that's what I see with this dog out here. Like, you treated them like a pet, meanwhile you were being treated like a pet. Channel message. Like, you were after somebody toxic, but you can recognize somebody else's value because they were, like, you know, really active and barking and trying to, you know, get to you. I'm also hearing they were thirsty with this dog out here. You labeled them thirsty, but they really want to lick you up and down. What else you got? You got the Magician out here. All is not lost with the Magician. You can still manifest this person. This person would be so excited if you were to reach out to them and say, hey, how you doing? I see lots of dogs out here. Some of you guys have 2 dogs, or maybe even a rabbit. I don't know, but you guys have pets. That's what I'm getting for some of you guys. But if you guys were to reach out to this person, he would jump at the opportunity to manifest you. Okay, he would be active. And I feel like you guys are too active with a person that was toxic. So you need to give somebody a chance that really wants to appreciate you. You gotta wake up and smell the coffee, baby boy, baby girl. What else we got? 9 of Pentacles out here in reverse. A lot of you guys have a type, and you only see that type, is what I'm seeing here with this chicken. I see a chicken head right here. Like, you're attracted to the chicken heads and the bad boys and the bad girls, and you need to let go of that type. I got some vegans out here where you need to be vegan. Like, you need to cut out some things that you eat, and you got to cut out some people that you are attracted to. And that goes both ways. Spirit tried to bless you. I got the Ace of Pentacles out here upright. Spirit tried to bless you with an opportunity that you could be appreciated with the Ace of Pentacles out here, but you didn't see it. You know, your vision was foggy. What else we got? Empress out here in reverse. You were entitled, and you had a type, and you were going to stick to your guns. Is what I'm getting here with the Empress out here in reverse. Now, the Empress in reverse is known to be a bitch and entitled. Excuse me. And I feel like this person would have worshipped the ground you walked on. They would have ran your bubble bath. They would have been so considerate. They would have been so nurturing. They would have gave you massages. They would have treated you like a queen or a king. They would have treated you like royalty. But here you are, hypnotized by the chicken head. Anyways, reading with the Star card. This is your energy out here. I feel like you were distracted with the Star card out here. You had 2 options, but you went with the obvious one when it shouldn't have been obvious, is what I'm getting here with the Star card. Somebody would have worshipped the ground that you walked on, and I still see a bubble bath. I see romance. I see foreplay. I see lesbians out here because I see these 2 fingers out here, and then I see bubble bath and women out here, and there's nothing wrong with it, but I see you got to change your type. You got to see what's healthy for you. You got to see if they're leaving you a hopeless place. Somebody likes Rihanna. Everybody likes Rihanna. But I hear that song, though. You've been backstabbed time and time again by one particular individual, and you decided to backstab another person. You decided not to acknowledge another person, and they felt the pain and effect of it. But you can change that with the Magician out here upright. We're not talking about sex besides these 2 fingers. And the foreplay, and the bath, and the romance. Great Spirit, can I get closing remarks, please, and thank you? You like the bad boys. The bad boys are the worst ones because they know they're bad and they get away with their activity. So what you expect? Let's talk about the 3 of Pentacles out here in reverse. 2 of Swords, you were closed off. You had that blindfold on. You're like, you hit X. You were like, no, that's not for me. You had 2 options out here with the 2 of Swords, and you were also in limbo. And it's just like, it shouldn't be that hard, but being as though you were like attracted to the chicken heads and the negativity, you couldn't see what was in front of you. 10 of Pentacles out here. 8 of Cups out here. This is good with the 8 of Cups in reverse. If you were to come back, they would still treat you like the value that you're worth, is what I'm getting here. You would make their day. You would make their year. I see long-lasting time frame out here, too. And I also see something with the dog. They'll probably take the dogs out for a walk just to make you happy. Let's talk about the Hierophant in reverse. Four of Pentacles, you are adamant on having a type. This is a lot of control, okay? You don't like the goody two-shoes. You don't like the people that are good for you. Well, don't be mad when you aren't treated fairly. And I mean that with all due respect. I really do. But if you're going to be controlling and stuck in your ways, then you got to learn through consequence, don't you? Let's talk about this Fool card out here upright. This new chapter, new beginning. Wheel of Fortune. Spirit is directing me to go backwards with the Wheel of Fortune. This is a rewind. This is a rewind right here. I see a videotape right here. And it is like you got to go back in order to go forward. Channel message. Let's talk about the Magician out here upright. Chariot card. Spirit is giving me a pat on my back. Hey, we're in this black and white. If you want some victory, you know where to go. Manifest it and act like you know. I'm out here a rapper. Okay, let's talk about this Nine of Pentacles out here in reverse. Judgment card out here. Now, it was right in front of your face. You needed a sign, but you bypassed the sign. The Judgment card is a wake-up call, a test, a message. Somebody acted like you were worth everything and then some. But you were like, no, I want the bad boy. I want that. And it's just like, you know what? If that's what you want, then don't be mad when judgment is called. And you're like, damn, I'm not being treated fairly. Let's talk about the Empress out here in reverse. Eight of Swords, and I have the Ten of Swords out here. Like, if you want to keep the blindfold on, that's entirely up to you, but don't be mad when people backstab you because you like the bad boys. I mean, you guys know how to add, and I hope you know how to subtract. You guys got to recognize your value and your worth and allow people in when they want to appreciate you. But if you want the bad boys to treat you like a bad boy, then that's what you're going to get. Let's talk about the Star card out here. Two of Pentacles out here. You guys are still in limbo. Like, damn, I want to take the bad boy and the good girl. Or, you know, I don't know what it is that you're into. I got two audiences out here. Homosexuals and heteros out here. So if you guys are constantly, like, juggling, it shouldn't be a hard decision, to be honest with you. Not with the Star card out here. Star card is hope, guidance, inspiration, and health, and, you know, healing energy, and you're still in the air, like, what should I do? I can't spell it out for you. You gotta learn how to add and subtract. Please follow your intuition. I love you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope you recognize your worth. I hope you take that bubble bath that they want to give you. Peace.